Today is 10th of February 2020. I'm continue this monologue and statement has to do with illegal liquids for that they're using criminals with phosmatographs and X-rays, criminal cars, and the big system, the big satellite system. First day that the system was the first attempt to kill me. I was in a theater in my town. It was an event and an exhibition of scientists. The name of that was Particle of the God, and that has to do with the experiment of CERN. When I went there, they threatened me that if I'm gonna go there, they're gonna kill me. I was early. I take a place for me, and everyone was freezing. Everyone was from place that I know, and some people also that I was I knew it. When the exhibition and the event is starting, I realized that everyone was freeze. No one was speaking, no one was moving, nothing. It was a feeling like they are alive but dead. No one, nothing. Any move, nothing. More than 180 people. In a few seconds, in my back, starting a huge pain. It was something like someone is burning the place, but it was inside of the back, inside of the body. The feeling was so big, and the feeling of burning so big, that I started losing my senses. In a few seconds, another feeling was like a hammer starting hit my back. I was starting shaking and ready to fall down. Next side of me was two people, a couple that I knew it before, but I didn't say anything. For a second, I turned my head and I saw a woman of Red Cross that was there and always are there in those events for protecting people in a usual way. But when I look at this woman, she is informing that I must go. She did a movement like this. That was meaning go away, fast. After that I saw a pleasure in some faces of many people that was happy for what they did to me. My words here are limited. This torture and this attempt was about 4 minutes, maybe less. I make a decision in a moment that if I'm gonna leave from the place, next day I'm gonna die soon. If I'm gonna stay, those criminals and those animals gonna see that I'm not give up, and I'm gonna destroy them. It was the first decision of my life in this kind of situation, that I must live and I must fight this kind of worst criminal cycles in the war. Almost after 4 minutes I get up from the chair. I remember that I lost my breath When the torture is finished, the place that they hit back, right side of my back, was starting freezing. Was a feeling of something cold exist in there. For many years I was working with electronics, and I know when a human being is hitting by radiation, is feeling like losing senses, going to throw up food or water, has a feeling of burning in organs and many other issues. It was the same for me, but with this kind of tortures I lost my breath. I was starting walking for more than 100 meters, and I went inside my car. When I went there, I fell down, starting breathing. I hit with my hand my heart to starting working again, because I losing my breath and the heartbeat. Shock was amazing. I stayed there for 10 minutes, and after a few minutes I went to my house. My words here are limited. I went to the house and I realized that these forces, shoots and criminals, they're gonna end me soon. Day by day, they made shoot straps. I saw to build in traffic cars a system of informations to me. That is meaning with cars and some logos and some sticks in the cars, was meaning every day different things. Today we hit your head, tomorrow we're gonna hit your body, tomorrow we're gonna hit your legs, tomorrow we're gonna hit your foots, everything. It's not possible to explain you now what they did and doing. Immediately after 4 or 5 days of tortures, I took my car early in the morning. It was I think 8 o'clock, and my intention was to go to authorities, to Special Force of Security, Asfalia. I took my car and I was driving to highway. I saw something that never happened again to me. When I when I was to highway, no other car was there. It's a road. That is very popular. Every day they moving thousands of cars, and when I take the way from the place that I want to go, no other car was in my way, in my direction, and the opposite direction. So what they did, they can block the traffic lights and they can move the traffic with cars, and they can separate cars, they can empty roads, everything. So what they did, because these criminals, animals, they don't want witnesses, they stop all the traffic cars from the road, and I was driving alone. And why they did that? In the middle of the way, this system blocked my car. in a second, the starting hit my head. The shock was so big that I started losing senses. Temperature in the cabin of the car in a second was more than 10-15 degrees up. Was summer. Early in the morning, my windows was open. I'm driving always with window open, but the heat of the cabin was amazing. The truck, they lock my car with a GPS device, so the system with satellite starting hit me. They didn't want to go to authorities. I take a look again to the road and I did this. I keep with my hands the steering, the wheel of the cars, and I put my body outside of the window. I was driving